Mesh brushes is a great addition to your hard surface brush set. The mesh brushes have a large lazy radius, making them a bit sluggish for me. You can lower your lazy radius within the stroke menu inside the lazy mouse tab. Remember, Ctrl plus Shift while drawing will add to your mesh, and Ctrl and Alt while drawing will subtract from your mesh. Be sure not to move your camera to retain full additive and subtractive abilities. You can enable the camera lock functionality located here in the draw menu. Once on, you'll be unable to move your camera. The mesh brushes operate like projection tools in ZBrush, so be sure to toggle perspective off when using them for accuracy. Not only can you use any brush feature in combination with the mesh brushes like repeat last, but also control its output with the mask mesh modifiers. Here you have control over your resolution, smoothness, and bevel. Increasing the resolution simply adds more polys, smoothness rounds off your corners, and bevel controls the size of the angle fall off of your edges. See your edits by undoing your stroke. Now press the 1 key to replay your last stroke, this time with new settings. Increasing resolution and lowering smoothness create sharper edges. Alternatively, lowering your bevel can have similar effects. Try out different stroke types with mesh brushes. Mostly these 4 here. Curve is a good option for sharp corners. Just like ZBrush's other curve brushes, tap Alt once to change the direction of your curve and double tap to create corners. Circle does circles. Great for cutting holes in previous mesh brush strokes. Click the stroke preview to open additional options and disable the square option, now allowing you to make non-uniform shapes. While dragging out your shape, use the spacebar to reposition. Now with the rect stroke, click to enable the square option to create perfect squares from the center of your stroke. Disable both square and center options to create non-uniform rectangles in your direction of choice. The rect stroke combined with an alpha will generate instant geometry in the custom shapes. Combine this with your ability to add or subtract from a previous stroke to get some serious power out of the mesh brushes. With live booleans activated, your brush behaves differently. Holding the Alt key while drawing with mesh brushes will now generate a new subtool, instantly set to subtract boolean mode. Toggle solo mode to isolate and see without live boolean. No need to hold Alt now to subtract. Simply draw new shapes with the mesh brush normally to add to this subtractive boolean subtool. The same process goes for holding the Shift key to generate a new additive/union subtool. With the new union boolean subtool created, simply draw shapes as normal to add more. The ability to move around your model while adding to your flushed boolean is super useful for hard surface working. Join me in the next clip where we'll discuss the layer brush.